Hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial on a new career opportunity to come and work for the EU institutions. EPSO has published a competition to select economists, and on its dedicated page on the website you will find this infographic showing you the different steps to take to become a successful candidate. And in this tutorial we will explain these different steps in detail. The competition has three fields: micro and macroeconomics, financial economics and industrial economics. And as a candidate, you can only apply for one field, so you have to make a choice here. You see the number of successful candidates, and as you can see, they're quite high. In total, we are looking to select 970 economists, which is indeed a massive number. This is an AD6 grade competition, meaning you need either a master degree plus 3 years of experience in the field of your choice, or a bachelor degree plus 4 years of experience in the field of your choice. One exception: for the second field, financial economics, you can still apply with another degree than the one in the field, but then you need to be able to prove more years of professional experience. Anyhow, please read the notice of competitions carefully, because there we explain these eligibility criteria in detail. You will sit your tests in two different languages, and one of the two languages must be English for this competition. Recently, we have adopted a new competition model, meaning that our selection procedure has changed a bit. It has become shorter in duration and it has become less complex. There are 3 stages. Starts with an application, of course, then there is the testing phase, and after that we communicate your results. The big novelty lies in the testing phase. You will sit the 3 tests mentioned here on this slide in one single day, though the tests are no longer spread out over several months. You will sit them in one single day. Second novelty: you will sit them remotely. You do not have to travel to a test center any longer. You can simply sit these tests remotely from your home computer. Of course, the remote testing will be proctored, meaning it will be monitored. Before you start your test, you will have to show with your webcam that you are alone in your room and that you don't have any material to help you sitting these tests. So let's have a closer look at these different stages. In order to apply, you need to create an EPSO account, and with this EPSO account you can take part in as many competitions as you like. You apply via our website, you can fill out your application in any of the 24 official languages, and this competition, or the application period for this competition, ends on the 25th of July. Everybody who applies gets invited to book a testing date, and on that date you will then sit the 3 tests mentioned. We start with testing your reasoning skills. Numerical, verbal and abstract reasoning are tested in your first language, meaning the language other than English. And in the last column you see the pass score. This is the minimum score you need to obtain in order to stay in the running for a place on the list of successful candidates. For numerical reasoning, you need at least 6 out of 10. For verbal and abstract reasoning combined, you need at least 15 out of 30. You can of course score higher, but you need at least these pass scores mentioned on this slide. I suggest you have a look on our sample test page on the website, because there you can train this, and by training these kind of tests, you get better at them. Then we will test the knowledge in the field. You will sit a field-related test in your second language, and for this competition it is English. This time the pass score is 15 out of 30, but your score will be ranked, meaning you need to score among the highest to stay in the running for a place on the list of successful candidates. 15 out of 30 is a minimum, but will probably not be sufficient to score among the highest on the list. The third test is a case study, again in your second language, English, and with this test we will test your drafting skills. This scoring is again a pass-fail score, so you need to obtain at least 5 out of 10, but whether you score 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 of 10 It doesn't matter. The pass score is sufficient. After completing the testing phase, we will communicate your results, and the people who have obtained the minimum pass mark for the reasoning skills test and the case study test, and who scored among the highest in the field-related test, these people will be placed on the so-called reserve list or list of successful candidates, and this list is the basis for recruitment. So when an institution has a vacancy, they will consult this list and invite a number of people for a job interview, and the best match will then be offered the job. I highly recommend you read the notice of competition very carefully, because in this notice you will find all information explained very detailedly. If you would still have more questions, you can always reach out to us through the web form on our website or through our social media channels. So for now, I wish you success with this competition and hope to see you on another occasion. Bye bye.